Howdy! Welcome to Aspire Mountain Academy. I'm Professor Curtis, your instructor for this course in Introductory Statistics. In less than 10 minutes, this video demonstrates how to convert a frequency distribution table into a graphical frequency distribution in StatCrunch. Let's get started. Let's look at an example problem to give some context to our method. Blood samples were obtained from 40 women, presumably randomly selected, ages 18 to 62, and the red blood cells in each sample were counted and recorded in million cells per microliter. The data were then used to create the frequency distribution table you see here. Can you construct a graphical representation of the frequency distribution? If you've never tried this, then you know nothing of the frustration that can come to you. And if you have, then, well, yeah. Okay, maybe you got something that looked like this. That's not what it's supposed to look like. Or maybe it turned out more like this. Colorful, but again, not what it's supposed to look like. Okay? Either way, this is not what we want. Okay? So how can we use StatCrunch to convert the data in a frequency distribution table into its graphical equivalent? Well, just stay right there. You're about to find out.
Okay, here I've actually put the red cell blood count frequency distribution table in StatCrunch. I just went ahead and just typed that in. You get this in one of your homework problems. You can probably just import it into StatCrunch. Either way, here it is in StatCrunch. And if you're trying to make a frequency distribution out of it and giving something that doesn't look anything like what you're expecting, you're probably using the wrong menu option. You want to go to Graph, but instead of going to Bar Plot where we normally go, I'm going to go to Chart and then Columns. I select Frequency because this is where my counts are located. I'm going to use row labels in red blood cell count. I want this to be on my horizontal axis. And then under Plot, I'm going to select Vertical Bars Split. Press Compute, and voila! I have now transformed my frequency table into the graphical frequency distribution. So if you ever got frustrated with that, well, here you go. I hope your frustrations end.
Okay, now that we know how to get the right graphical representation, we can finish this problem out. Okay, so do these data appear to be normally distributed? I'll give you a moment to make your response. Well, it's not exact, but generally it is a good approximation. As I've said in the previous mini lecture, don't get caught up on details when subjectively assessing if the shape of a distribution conforms to a normal distribution. Okay, just look for the general trend. And here we see the general trend of starting out low, coming up high around the center, and then going back low down the other side. So yes, the data do appear to be roughly normally distributed. That brings us to the end of this mini lecture. I hope you found it helpful. You can find more mini lectures for this and other courses at AspireMountainAcademy.com. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.